like resident stuff.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Rockingham County Commissioners meeting of May 1st, 2025. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Our commissioners are assembled today. We have Commissioner Tom Borello here in the conference room. Myself, Commissioner Godu, I am serving as chair for this meeting while Commissioner Coyle is joining us by Zoom.
Good afternoon, everyone.
And we'll move right into RFP openings and awards.
I'll make a motion to, on the IAQ duct cleaning, to award the proposal IAQ duct cleaning the following vendors: Air Duct Clean for Vernal ERVs 1 and 2, Blazed Out Unit NV 3 units serving Vernal 2, which are NRT-10 AHU-1 ERV-2 in the Department of Corrections. F and G block showers for an amount not to exceed $7,700.
You want to continue?
Oh, I thought that was gonna be the end of it, but no, medical hygiene services for the Department of Corrections booking unit. E block, E dining, F dining, the unit serving the Department of Corrections administrative areas, core visits and sheriff's dispatch for an amount not to exceed $10,142 as recommended by the Senior Director of Facilities Planning and IT.
Second.
Motion is made and second. Anybody else? Any discussion on this?
Least expensive. Yes.
Commissioner Tom Borello?
Yes.
And I vote yes.
Thank you.
Next, we're gonna award jail flooring, epoxy and rubber and tile.
I'll make a motion to award the proposal for jail flooring, epoxy and rubber tile to spray flooring covering for an amount not to exceed $20,660.85 as recommended by the Senior Director of Planning, Facilities and IT.
Second.
Any discussion?
Yeah, we got the 3 bids on that and 13 of them, right? It's amazing.
Yep.
I saw that, I'm like, why, you would think that that's a pretty easy, you get 13 of them,
But it's the jail.
Yeah, oh,
Was that the objection?
Sometimes I think you walk through there and you say, well, you can't do this here and you
Yeah.
can't do that there and you have to do this
no,
half
you
at
think
one
it's
time. And,
right.
right, the folks that quoted on it are the people that customarily are happy to do work for us in the jail. They've all worked for us before.
It's difficult sometimes to check, yeah, like you said, sometimes go shut down half this hallway, because I gotta play Tetris to move people around, then we can go back to the other half. It is difficult.
Yeah, and the third one that we could do, however you say it, we could use them for a bunch of stuff.
We have,
Yeah, I noticed that they came, looked at it and didn't do either
well,
one.
they don't do the concrete and they were high on the, they don't do the epoxy generally.
Yeah.
The issue with them is the
Cool.
business is being passed on to the next generation and some of the prices are going up.
Good,
Any further discussion? On the motion, Commissioner Tom Morello,
yes,
Commissioner Coyle,
Yes.
and I vote yes. Motion number 2.
motion to authorize a relocation of $1,160.85 from a remaining balance of $12,340 in the project line DOC HVAC. And the jail flooring project is recommended by the Senior Director of Facilities Planning and IT.
Second.
I just clarified, you said reallocation, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Any discussion? Seeing no discussion, Commissioner Coyle,
Yes.
Commissioner Tom Borello,
Yes.
and I vote yes.
Thank you.
All right, we move to the consent agenda.
Make a motion to approve the April 3rd, 2025 non-public minutes.
Second.
Any discussion? Oh,
They look good.
yeah, it's fine. But I did have a question on that. but we'd have to discuss it in non-public.
Do you want to table that?
Yeah, let's say, I would like to table it. I did have one line that didn't make sense to me.
I'll take back my motion.
Okay, so we'll table that until after our non-public session. Adult medical daycare payout report,
I'll make a motion to approve the May 1st, 2025 accounts payable list totaling that's $3,684,888.28.
Second,
okay, so this motion is for our accounts payable list. Is there any discussion on these amounts?
just two things. Yeah, we had got the state bill to the tune of 1.5 million. We have $400,000 for Glendale. We have another, what was it, $500,000 for Cigna. So you can see the money goes fast.
Money goes
Just
fast.
just to circle back to for transparency on adult medical daycare, from a review of our care.
I'd like to go back to that.
Yeah.
We skipped
Okay.
over that. So let's just keep to this accounts payable for the moment. Any more discussions on accounts payable?
No.
Okay, Commissioner Coyle?
Yes,
Yes. Commissioner Tombrello?
And I'm a yes.
And I vote yes. Okay, so, but now we're gonna have a discussion on adult medical daycare. And their payout for March 2025, Commissioner Coyle?
I was just noting that we're 60%, approximately 60% expended at 75% of at the end of the third quarter. So there's plenty of room left to help community members for the rest of the fourth quarter.
Great, thank you. Any other discussion on that?
Chuck, on that, Chuck, I know I've followed it while I wasn't here that much, but we're still only doing Rockingham County people, right?
That's what they've been told to follow.
Okay.
So as far as Easter seals, yes, and some of them.
And I know that there are only two of them, so the ones that closed must have all gone up there. And that's in my area too, like Robin, the Hampshire one closed, Chester, all those, so, okay. I wish another one would open.
Yeah,
There were rumors about senior class coming back, but
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
I haven't seen it yet.
People need to be there.
yeah,
I
they
had a
do.
guy ask me the other day about it. Something that my mother is really starting to, be tough with my dad. I'm just gonna get us someplace, so I told her about the two of them. And he's in Hampton, I'd love to see another one open, because I think it would be good for that community, so. Now I'm trying to get all this done, 'cause I'm getting older.
You're setting up
Yeah. it's that number.
for
And the
retirement.
cookies at senior class were outstanding,
know,
Tom, right?
I keep that Linda Stair from the Hampton one was just, she was like my age, that one.
Okay, so moving on, to commissioners' updates. Commissioner Coyle, would you like to share anything with us?
Nothing today, thank you.
Okay, Commissioner Tombrello?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm good for today. I have no special update. All right, next, line item transfer.
I'll make a motion to approve a line item transfer request in the amount of $2,679 dated April 29, 2025, transferring from conferences to staff.
Second,
Any discussion?
Should that say, oh, from the commissioner, that's from the commissioner's office, right?
Yes, that's the
I
commissioner's
know what
office.
it is, but should say that in there just so we know which one it is. Oh, it's under commissioner's office, I'm sorry.
Okay, seeing no further discussion, Commissioner Coyle,
yes,
Commissioner Tombrello?
Yes.
And I vote yes. All right, from the Finance Department, a fiscal year 2026 Arts in Health Project Grant application.
I'll make a motion to authorize the finance office and long-term care services to apply for the fiscal year 2026 Arts and Health Project Grant from the New Hampshire State Council on the Arts NHSCA in the amount of $7,900 is $964 for interactive memory care mural in the district community.
Second,
Any discussion on this grant application?
hope we get the money.
Yeah, if I may, I just wanna give credit where credit is due. Two members of my team in conjunction with Molly kind of saw this. Molly found the grant, is my understanding, and approached to see if there's something that could benefit. And Jess and Ken on our team kind of looked at what would be wonderful, and they kind of just ran with it, came up with options, and they did a beautiful job in trying to continue the goal that we have of increasing supports and resources for our residents with dementia. With that, but they truly deserve so much credit from Molly identifying it, reaching out, and them brainstorming to come up with it. So just wanted to give them credit.
Very good. Any other discussion? On the motion, Commissioner Tombrello.
Yes.
Commissioner Coyle.
Yes,
And I vote yes. Travel and training request.
Make a motion to approve a travel and training request for the finance officer, employee AT, to attend the New England Payroll Conference in Plymouth, Mass, held October 23rd and 24th of 2025, at an estimated cost of $1,350.10, as recommended by the Senior Director of Finance.
second,
Any discussion? Seeing no discussion, Commissioner Coyle,
yes,
Commissioner Tombrello,
Yes.
and I vote yes.
Thank you.
All right, fiscal year 2026 earned time, holiday time cash out.
I'll make a motion to approve a fiscal year 2026 cash out of earned time and holiday time accruals as outlined in the memorandum dated April 24th, 2025, and recommended by the Senior Director of Human Resources and the Senior Director of Finance.
second,
Any discussion on this? Seeing no discussion, Commissioner Tombrello.
Yes.
Commissioner Coyle,
yes,
and I vote yes. All right, moving to line item transfers regarding long-term care services.
I'll make a motion to approve two line item transfer requests dated April 17th, 2025 and April 23rd, 2025, in the amount of $8,000 transferring from linen bedding, cubicle curtains to mattress and pillows, and $170,000 transferring from nursing staff to nursing employer FICA and nursing employee retirement, as recommended by the Director of Long-Term Care Services.
Yeah.
second.
Discussion.
I have 2 points. One, this is this is a good transfer because it means that we're moving from contracted nursing to staff, so woo. And then my other is, do we have enough, will this get us through the end of the year with this transfer?
Chuck?
Yes, it should.
Chuck says yes.
For the other one, yes, as well. There was two in there for the mattresses. That
Mattresses.
one, we calculated it off of that, and we should be all set for mattresses to get us through. And we added a cushion in case we needed to get one or two, so that we wouldn't go over again.
You added a cushion to the mattresses?
No, the amount that we, kind of funny. No,
Sorry.
so essentially,
Get it?
rather than just going down so that we were at the overage, it puts in that if we have to order another mattress or two over the next couple months, because sometimes it's hard to tell, that we would be able to purchase another one.
We'll take some of the softer mattresses. Commissioner Godu thought they were a little hard at the jail.
I don't, it didn't seem like it'd be great sleeping for me, but.
No.
We have to buy special mattresses too, so they're for wounded. but
They're not as bad as what it is
I
at the
imagine
jail
they're
though. Okay, on the motion, Commissioner Coyle,
Yes,
Commissioner Tombrello.
Yes.
And I vote yes. Okay, is there any other new business? Well, you know what? I skipped over an item, which is department head updates. So we'll start with Allison.
Good morning. Open enrollment will begin
Good
on May
afternoon.
19th. Open
Good
enrollment.
afternoon.
Oh, thank you. Good afternoon. Oh, so. Yeah, good afternoon. Open enrollment will be beginning 5/19 to June 9, 2025. We are going to be holding a number of meetings for individuals that are on the current OAP plan that will be sunsetting June 30th. Those meetings start May 6th through May 15th. And we've sent a communication out to all of those employees that will be impacted by that. So we can kind of give them an overview and a slide presentation, and then talk to them about how we can assist them in the enrollment process. So that is what we're doing right now. We're getting ready to send out packets to employees that have the benefit wage amounts, and that'll go out in the next week. And we're just busy now transitioning to open enrollment. So thank you.
Thank you, Allison. Jason, what's happening at the jail?
I'll start with good afternoon.
I'm so sorry.
Apparently 1:30 inside, just had a meeting with Sedeco, or came over here. That went very well. They toured our area, had some good suggestions for us. So that was very positive. Staff was happy to meet their team. Looking forward to the HVAC system, the upgrade starting next week, so we go, we're working back and forth with Jude. That'd be great. Had a sub-budget committee meeting this week. Thanks, Chuck. Hanging out with me. The group voted unanimously to approve the commissioner's budget recommended forward. They had minimal questions. And we explained how things went during the process of commissioners and stuff like that. So it was relatively easy and painless. The 125th Academy just graduated on Friday, and we had 4 that graduated. And I'm happy to say that for the second academy in a row, Rockingham County has the honor graduates. Our last academy was Sage Wolf. And what happens with that is you get honored, recognized, a plaque, voted by your peers, the teachers, academy instructor, coordinator. And you also get a flag that the academy has created back at your facility. You hold on to it for the next academy. And this academy, and you come back and actually give a speech. So Sage Wolf gave a speech, and this academy, Officer Luke Hansen, won the honor graduate for Rockingham County, which is awesome. And there's far and few in between of honor graduates. Lastly, just to give the commissioners an update, the American Jail Association Conference, which is I'm slated to go to this month, a couple weeks. I'm not gonna be going to it. I'm saying another one in my stead. You know, I'm coaching tennis, so almost all matches got pushed to that same week. There's only 12 matches, and I'd be missing 4, if not 5 of them. So 2 people going. You know, bummer. You know, 13 years in a row, I haven't missed one of these. It's where I get my legal updates and stuff. But send the major one with tennis will be fine. So that's right.
Well, I
Right
want
now.
to keep the major here, you go, I mean.
Cause he wants to play tennis.
That doesn't sound like the right.
Well, you know, don't get a chance to coach once. She's a junior, he's a junior, and so this year, next year is it. So I just want to keep you updated,
Thank you. Thank you.
and that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Chantel.
Good afternoon. I almost said good morning as well. For census, our assisted living is at 48, and we have an anticipated move in to fill that last bed, just working through some room changes. The census at the nursing home is 137. I know.
One this week.
Few and far between, but I'm gonna take them when I can. As far as outbreak, we don't have anything to report for staff or residents in regards to cases, so that's exciting. Still just kind of working through general systems, facility assessment, emergency preparedness manual. And Sodexo is here yesterday and today, working and meeting with some of the staff in the dietary department, as well as members of their team, where there's been different meetings around IT systems and components, to try and have as smooth a transition as possible. So have been working on that as well.
Great. Thank you, Chantel. Chuck.
Let's see, all grants and payroll quarterly filings were completed timely, so good news there. I did attend one of the Treasury Department's seminars on submitting for SLF, RF, ARPA. It was kind of scary on there that they did a poll as far as how many attendees thought that they were ready for doing the filing that was due yesterday. And most of them were not in a good place. So
Ours went without issue, so that was good, but it was kind of scary. Seeing how many out there, are still having issues all those years after, the monies went out initially.
Right.
Let's see, budget subcommittee meetings have obviously started. Let's see, commissioners' budgets went out. It's posted online. I have my, subcommittee meeting tomorrow for, revenue and finance. Then I'll probably be running up to Concord for the executive committee meeting, so mine are on HAC meeting tomorrow. Which is also gonna be followed by a legislative committee one there.
Yeah, Stace, I'm sure talk about it more, but we have a lot of legislative stuff to talk about, which I'm sure to fill you in.
Yes, let's see, long-term care subcommittee meeting is also tomorrow at 4. And let's see, just a reminder that next Thursday, after the board meeting or kind of part of the board meeting is the public hearing. The commissioners proposed budget for Thursday. And then Friday morning, 9:30 in the Hilton is the third quarter budget review. So those packets also went out as well. And so all departments are seeing emails on those 2 different documents, the board proposed budget and the third quarter budget review. And obviously many, many other things going on, trying to keep tabs on things at the state level and federal level. I'm thinking this year might be a year that we do see some changes, maybe up to the executive committee proposed budget. So we'll see where it goes.
You've heard rumors of changes being
Well,
suggested?
my real fear is when do we hear from the federal level,
Oh,
where
what
are the
we're gonna-
Medicaid cuts coming?
Right,
Because
Right.
if you're not cutting benefits to individuals, almost the easiest thing on the federal side, for the House and Senate to do is to reduce the federal portion. To reduce the FMAP. FMAP gets reduced, it goes right to us for categorical assistance. And it won't be small dollars. So that's my greatest fear. Never mind what we're trying to do at state level as well. We're going around to various state senators as well. We've had a mixed reception. I wish the meeting with Senator Gray had gone better, but Kathy can report more on that. But we'll see. We're doing what we can to try to keep that cap increase to the 2% statute. Right now, what's in the board budget is the current 3%. But at least we have our credits that we're going after from the $22.5 million bill that Representative Pearson sponsored that kind of program. So we'll see where things end up. But thank you.
Leila, when is the public hearing on the, when and where is the public hearing for the commissioner's budget?
It's Friday in the Hilton at 5 PM.
Thursday.
Chuck's saying it's Thursday.
Thursday, I'm
May-
sorry, it is.
It's the
So is
8th,
it-
right?
Right,
So it
yes,
is
it is
Thursday?
Yes.
At what time?
5 PM.
In the
And
Hilton?
we're starting our BOC meeting at 3 that day. So that we can roll right into it.
Okay, I just wanted to get that schedule in my head. Okay, thank you. Jude,
Layla's on it, per usual.
Good afternoon. All's well in facilities operations. We started up the spray irrigation system today, working the bugs out, getting the bubbles out of the lines. It's a sure sign of spring. So we were pretty excited to get that going. Working on the backflow repair for this building. We'll give the long-term care folks at least a week's notice because it's gonna be a major shutdown. The jail will be unaffected. The equipment just came in today. So we're working on it. It's a huge and very important project. We are moving forward with the HVAC project. We'll be craning equipment onto the roof at the jail starting next Wednesday. We'll do F block. It should take about 10 weeks to 2 days, and then we'll do G block following that. And the jail's been really flexible for us. The 7 to 10 days.
Days, okay.
Bucko. Good morning, Superintendent.
You said, you said we. I'm like, wait a minute, that changes my time frame.
And the 21st. So that'll be a good one to get done. Some of the nursing home equipment is already on the roof. We're waiting for the controls work to be completed, so we should be getting, within 4 weeks, I'd say we'll be starting up the equipment for Driscoll building. And then we'll have enough flexibility to move the folks from Driscoll 2 down so that we can do some renovations up top. And preparatory to that, we did secure care on Driscoll 1. So lots of moving parts, but everything's going really well. As far as the new building goes, progress is remarkable, flooring, lighting, everything. To walk inside that building, you never guess it's only been a couple of years construction. It's really quite impressive. We're still waiting for permitting from Department of Transportation.
For the sidewalk?
No, the sidewalk, that piece of it's all done. We gave them everything. Now they're reviewing it. And they won't tell us how long the review is gonna take, but it should take at least 30 days. At the beginning of this week, we submitted all the application and waiver information for the emergency generators at the new building. They take a 45-day review period, and then within 30 days, hopefully, a permit will be issued. All of these things are impacting our schedule for sure. We might get pushed out a couple of weeks here. There. We don't have information when Eversource will be tying in power for well number 4. So that's another kind of sticking point for us. It's been permitting since day 1 on this project. Never saw anything like it. Yeah, just amazing. But in the meanwhile, the solar should be started up within a month or so. So that's very exciting. It's all done. Third-party inspection's been done. Next week, we're gonna do a walkthrough for punch list, just to make sure everything's completely connected, check the fence, check every panel. And then we'll be waiting for Eversource, probably within a month or so. So that's good. We'll start saving right away once that's up.
Right.
Another sheet coming.
I'm not there yet. Still working on it.
Thank
I'll
you,
let you
Jude.
know. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Leila, any updates?
No, it's already been covered.
All right, very good. Kathy Stacy, you have any updates for us from
Yeah.
Fenway Park?
Yeah, couple of things. So our numbers for April were really good. I can tell you that when I did my comparative report, which I can send over to you guys via email, we do a comparison month to month, month of April of 24 to 25, as well as year to date. So our year to date over last year with 13% above last year's for receipts, 15% above for transfer tax, 12% above for LCHIP, and 8% above for document count. So that's pretty good. We're pretty pleased with that. Yeah. So I mean, I anticipate we're going to have no problem whatsoever meeting our numbers that we anticipated for this year. So that's a plus. I know that a couple of comments were made with regards to House Bill 2 and some of the provisions in there with regards to long-term care. We did sit down with Senator Gray this week, and he was very non-committal with regards to the cap, that he couldn't guarantee or even consider bringing it back. The proposal right now is 3%. We want 2%. And he was very iffy about whether he would agree to that. The other thing was the repayments for the FMAP. We explained to him that, the original bill was to be paid over 2 years. It's like $22 million was to be paid over originally 2 years, but it's really a credit. It's really not money, it's a credit. But we had changed that through House Bill 2 to a 4-year credit. But again, his whole thing was, I don't know. I don't know what's happening with the money, and I just can't commit. So that's going to be one of the main discussions tomorrow at the legislative meeting, because we're coming to the end of the session, and we know there's going to be a lot of committees of conference. Even today, when I watched the session of the House, the majority of the bills they're placing on the table, which is scary, because anything that has money attached to it, they're putting on the table. So if they want to, they can pull it off, when we get to committee or conference. So tomorrow we're going to have a lengthy discussion with regards to all these issues that are pertaining to long-term care, so that when it does come down to committee or conference, we know exactly where we stand, so that we are all in agreement in the 10 counties of what we'll accept and what we won't. So that's going to be the big discussion tomorrow. And I think that's it for me. I think. So thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. We all appreciate the hard work you're doing up at the county and Chuck also.
Yep.
And Allison too. You're
Yep.
up there representing us. It's great. Rockingham County has so much influence over. And, oh, Sheriff,
That's the finance guy.
yeah, I said Chuck. Yeah, oh, Chuck's definitely helped us out a lot up there, so thank you very much. All right, that concludes our department head update. I see no one here from the public for any public comment. So at this point, I would move that we
Commissioner,
I'll entertain a motion.
Commissioner,
Yes, sir.
Commissioner.
Yes, ma'am.
We got a couple.
we actually have some new business today with respect
Oh,
to the
I'm
finance
sorry.
office. It's in an updated. So I just wanted to make sure we touch on that before we move into non-public.
Did we make that motion?
We have
Okay,
not
so-
made that motion.
All right, from the finance department, thank you for correcting me. Correction to facilities operation budget line.
I'll make a motion to approve a reduction. I repeat, a reduction. I like when I can say reduction. That's a good word.
Read the whole thing. first.
$7,140 for facilities operation, technical and trade salaries line, 51207. And incorporate the $7,140 amount for fuel for the finance office account 113-00038-552200 into the operating expense total for the department with no change to the overall fiscal year 2026 facilities operation appropriation total $6,156. $6,156,643 proposed by the Board of Commissioners.
Second,
Okay, so, any discussion on this motion?
this is simply a housekeeping matter with respect to a new line as it relates to the building. And so it's just that line somehow got omitted, and so we're just putting it back in, but the budget remains the same because we anticipate that with respect to the shift tech positions, that we won't fill all those positions immediately, so there's room there.
Thank you. Any other discussion? All right, on the motion, Commissioner Coyle,
Yes.
Commissioner Tombrello,
Yes.
and I vote yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think that concludes our regular business unless we have any other new business. Seeing no other new business, I'll entertain a motion to move into our non-public session.
I'll make a motion to enter a non-public, section pursuant to New Hampshire RSA 91-3, Roman A personnel.
Second,
Any discussion? On the motion to move into non-public, Commissioner Coyle,
yes.
Commissioner Tombrello,
Yes.
and I vote yes. All right, we're in non-public session. We're returning from our non-public session, and Commissioner Tombrello has some motions to make regarding those minutes.
I'd like to make a motion regarding 4 items that we had in the non-public. I'll make a motion that we seal them. Because they could affect adversely the reputation of any person other than a member of the board, so I'd show all 4 of them indefinitely.
Second, okay. Any discussion on sealing of the minutes? Commissioner Coyle,
Yes.
Commissioner Tombrello.
Yes.
I vote yes. Okay, so they're sealed. Now
We
we're
have one
going to,
We have one more.
we're gonna go right back to,
Not the minutes of the non.
backing up to, consent agenda. And now we're going to approve minutes as amended.
Yeah. I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes of April 3rd, non-public, with the amendments that we amended.
Second,
Any other discussion on that? Commissioner Tombrello?
Yes.
Commissioner Coyle?
yes.
And I vote yes. Okay, those are approved. And I think we have one last
Motion to adjourn.
motion to adjourn.
Second,
And we have a second. Okay. All vote, Commissioner Coyle,
yes.
Commissioner Tom Morello, and I vote yes. Thank you very much.
Have a safe flight, Kate.
Thanks. Take care, you guys. See you.